We're currently obsessed with the environment, climate change, and the role that architecture can play in solving this crisis. This is just me at the, things that I've done, things that my office has done, Drawdown, where we met, Hawk and Sarah, and the future of, which we were in recently. So at 4 degrees of warming, this is what the world looks like. The yellow and orange areas are not really suitable for large scale populations. And over on the right, you have lots of hurricanes. This is us, myself, Vanessa Keith, Sarah Yawanawà Bergen, and Sachem Hawk Storm, who will also be part of this presentation. And this is our trailer.
Welcome. You've arrived in New York City. I'm Violet, your AI companion. You're just in time. The city is preparing for an oncoming storm. You can help by completing climate quests. For each quest you complete, you're rewarded with points and expertise. You must close the storm surge barriers to protect the underwater turbines and energy park from being damaged. In your phone, you'll find your contacts and the map, which you'll need to navigate. Find shelter. The storm is here. The energy we captured from the storm can now power our city. There's a path for everyone. As an explorer, you chase storms, helping our cities prepare. As a destroyer, you're helping to recycle the old city. As a creator, you're designing solutions to ensure our survival. All this hard work has changed our cities dramatically. We must use all the space we have to collect water, grow food, generate clean energy, and capture carbon. With expertise, you're able to lead others, design new tools and technology, and travel to cities all over the world. At the marketplace, you can make purchases with your points, or sell anything you grow, build, or scavenge. Keep an eye out for poachers. If you catch them in the act, all their points will be yours. You must get out and explore the cities. So what are you waiting for?
So I'm going to speak briefly about our Sao Paulo case study. We're located on the Rio Pinheiros near the Guarapiranga Reservoir, and we see the settlement as a functioning machine operating to cleanse and renew the landscape. So here's a video of our recent development of that site. So currently, in addition to developing that site, we're also working with the Yawanawà of Shukuvena Village in Brazil. So I will pass it on to Sarah to speak about that a bit. You're seeing both sites on the left.
Thank you, Vanessa. I want to say you welcome everybody to the Yawanawà and Catuquina territory in state of Acre, Brazil. So here we have a few pictures of the village, like how we work with the urucum, is the seed then used to painting, like I'm painting now, my face. And we have a picture of the village, how we, last year we was able to do our traditional house. And here is some of pictures of the community, like I'm here with my family, have a meeting with women and like eating together, a living community like a village. It's very important for us. I'm very happy to share with you all just a few pictures of our village, Brazil.
So Hawk,
Thank you.
thank you, Sarah.
All right, so here we're looking at Brazil. We're looking at the fires between 2010 and 2020 and how they've moved from, this is Acre, and how the destruction has moved from the east up through into the rainforest. The problem is that in the rainforest, the loam is clay and sand, and if we continue to destroy the rainforest, it will become a desert in a very short amount of time. With the rainforest being a very fast-growing and dying system.
So we are building the world of 2100, a dystopian utopia in VR. So this is just a sort of matrix of how we're envisioning the world of the game, that you would have incoming storms, potential threats, opportunities, and that you would also do climate quests in game as well as in real life. We're looking at achievers, explorers, and defenders as different types of people who might want to play the game. And all hope is not lost. We are working to bring the Earth back from the brink. We're envisioning an MMO light. These are some of the environments that we are in the process of developing. We have Johannesburg, Wellington, Moscow, and New York, and there are some of the things that you can do in these environments that we're envisioning, which include learning, scaling, scavenging, building, and all sorts of things like that. So here are our research questions. You can also see on the slide some of the stuff. Oops, I'm sorry if the research questions were too fast. You can also see some of the stuff that we've been doing recently. We just showed for the first time a beta of New York at the Marketplace of the Future during Climate Week in New York City. And you can see my students who prepared some of the work that you saw. You know, they're working in tandem with us at Columbia GSAP. Thank you very much.